Hey guys! So this week has been a lot more lows than highs for me. And it kind of all started last Sunday. I was just kind of sitting on the couch like I am every day and just kind of feeling left out. Now my boyfriend is still able to go out and do things and participate in the world and do small errands and go to work, and he even occasionally gets to see his best friend, and I don't. I feel kind of stuck some days. You know, I feel like I did something really wrong and I'm on lockdown, or I'm grounded by my parents. You know, just something like that. And I know I'm not alone. I know everybody in the area is kind of feeling that way to an extent, but it's a lot. You know, I'm a homebody, I'm an introvert, but even staying home this much is hard for me. I miss going out, and I miss doing things, and I miss seeing people and participating in the world. You know, my 15-minute commute from my parents' house to campus, the 20-minute commute from work to campus, the 10-minute drive from my parents' house to work, or, you know, I miss it. You know, it's a lot, or, you know, rather a little. But, you know, the big thing is we all just need to remember that it will pass, it will go, it will be gone at some point. One day we will be able to see each other again, to see my sister and her husband, and my brother and his wife, and I will be able to go over to my other sister's house that I sleep at, and life will return to some level of normalcy. We gotta get through this, one day at a time. It's hard, but we'll get through it. On the flip side to all of that, my phone is slowly and surely reaching the end of its life. You know, I know it's a first world problem. I'm well aware of that. But, yeah, it's just yesterday when I was on my walk, it died on me twice. The first time it was at 70-something% maybe, I don't remember. And then it came back to life for 30 seconds at 10%, and then died again. And then when I plugged it in, when I got home, it jumped up to 33% or 32%, something like that. Yeah, it's frustrating, because this isn't the first time in the last couple of months that it's done this, and it's not going to be the last time. So, there's that. On a positive note, more of a guard type thing, I managed to get a new silk put on my flag, and I am so happy and excited about this. I love my first flag. It is my first flag, and I love it, but it's starting to show wear and tear because it's old. It's 5 years old, and I needed a new one. I needed to put my new one on it. So I finally did that. Haven't really gotten a chance to play with it too much. I'm hoping to today or tomorrow or Monday. We'll see, but I'm really happy about that. And, you know, I'm also kind of looking forward to getting a new phone. You know, I've had this one for a couple of years now, and I love it because it's a smaller size. It fits in my hand nicely. But it's an older phone. For anybody who can't tell, it's an iPhone SE. And I've been doing snooping, and on the Apple website they have a compare thing where you can compare one model to another model. Mine is the very last one on the comparing. Yeah, it's kind of old. So, I'm ready for an upgrade. The time has come. And it's gonna be expensive because Apple is expensive, but I'm sticking with it. At least for now. On another happy note too, I am also watching a TV show called Switched at Birth. Excuse me. For anyone who has not seen it or heard of it, it's about two girls who kind of grew up in the wrong house because they got switched in the hospital. One of the girls ended up going deaf when she was young. So a big part of the show is everybody getting involved in learning sign language and the deaf community and things like that. And I love sign language. I've always loved sign language. I started learning it from my mom and my sister, my oldest sister, when I was little. And I've taken multiple courses, and I love the language. I'm very animated when I talk. I talk with my hands a lot, so sign language really makes sense for me. But there's a lot more to it besides that. There's a lot of emotional, connective things that, on a level that you wouldn't think of. Oh, I can connect to that. I understand that. That makes sense. No, it's a great show. It really is. And the acting is really pretty good. One of the other things that I love about that show is that I know for a fact at least one of the main characters who plays deaf is deaf. And anybody who is involved in the deaf community will know who that is. Yeah, it's just, it's a good show. It's a really good show. Anywho, I hope everybody is holding in there well enough. You're trying to push through all of it. Working if you are. Doing schoolwork if you are. I didn't really have a whole lot of schoolwork this week because it's Easter weekend. On that note, I hope everybody has a good Easter weekend. If you are religious in any capacity, I hope you are able to enjoy some kind of church service or experience. Or if you're not, enjoy the chocolate. I know, I always look forward to the chocolate. But yeah, no, just enjoy the weekend. If you are able to Skype or FaceTime or whatever video chat with your family and just tell them you love them. It's a really big thing right now. Just make sure everybody in your family knows you love them. In any case, like, subscribe, comment, whatever. As we work through all of this, if anybody has a story that they would like to share, or they would like me to share, or whatever, feel free to leave it in the comments, and I will look at it and possibly share it later. I don't know. This is the first time I have said anything like this. I don't know if anybody will have anything. But, yeah. Give a like, give a comment, subscribe, whatever. Enjoy Easter, have a good holiday, and I will see y'all next week. Bye!